Today I'm gonna show you how I've been decorating the back side that is usually with a lot of information and codes and letters and text. Hi friends, and welcome to this sacred space of creativity and self-discovery. After finishing this journal, I am still in love with my swatches. I have a lot of them, and I want to show you the easy way in which you can decorate all these pages and use them in journals. So as you can see, these are samples for paints, and they come with no holes. So I use my punch to make a hole in which you can add a binding ring like this one, or a little chain like this one, in order to bind all your pages together. So I started like by gluing pages that I choose because of the colors or because of the theme that you may choose, and then just glue it one day, one afternoon, having a cup of tea or something, and then and another day you will do the same I'm doing right now. So then you're gonna cut or you're gonna trim, and then you have the page decorated. You're not gonna see these letters or codes anymore. You'll see what you have. So this will be the first page, and then I have this is not ready, these are not ready, and this, for example, I glue this a little doll here, but if I flip it, and then I'm going to trim and give the card the actual shape. They are many different shapes of swatches. I have these ones that are slightly curved on the two sides, and I want to keep that shape because I like it. So that will be another one. And I have these with grass, so as you can see here. And so today I am working on this project to show you how easy it is to have it ready to do your work. Now that I'm trimming this one, I have an idea right in this moment, and it is that you can always bind your swatches using a flap of paper. That this is in the opposite side, but what I can do here, what I can do is I can glue another one here, and then you can fold it and then make it grow and grow and grow in depth, right? So I'm gonna leave it there, so just for an idea, and I'm gonna keep cutting this. I decorate the front part. I still have the letters. This, I loved it because I love the chair and the green, and then I place that on the back. And so the idea is also to cut, and this will be ready because I have both sides finished, but I have this tiny flap here that I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna try in this video to bind using these flaps of this border. So the first thing you need to do is to fold it, and then you need to find something you want to match with the page you have here. So for example, that has a lot of green and brown, so that would be better, and this would be really cool to have it facing this way. So yeah, so I'm gonna glue it right away, and I want you to notice that we can do a tiny slanted cut, like in an envelope, for example, and then we can use the glue. So pay attention to the names and everything, so we don't want to have them like upside down, and that will happen with this lady here, or it doesn't matter because you're gonna cover the whole thing. So yeah, no, let's be free about gluing without worrying about any direction or letters or any text, right? So, and as I always say, this is our space for creativity and self-discovery, because in the meantime, you're working and you are creating something, a new idea is gonna come to your mind. You're gonna think about, for example, how to solve a problem. Many things can happen while you're doing the process of creation, right? So here I am thinking to leave like 2 millimeters, 1 or 2 millimeters, just in case this gets really bulky. And so we need that space to fold our pages. So in this case, I already have the first 2 pages together. Let me add a generous amount of glue because that's not enough. And I'm gonna put my lady over here. I love it. And what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm gonna just put 2 clamps there because I want them to be very firm. I don't wanna have them like loose or not glue. So that will be the first 2 pages. So as you can see here, this journal is gonna have a different way of binding. This was with a binding ring, and that will be just with flaps and putting one on top of the other one. So this will be for the next one. And let me see, what do I have here? This would be nice with a little bit of yellow. It's very contrasting. And actually that's kind of an eye from a reptile. And then I did this with lace, and was from a different paper. And this, I want you to notice that I went with white acrylic paint, so the codes and letters are not too bright like this one, so that can stay like so, and you can do something else on top of it. So let's do our cuttings like in an envelope, and then we don't need too much of a flap. I will say like probably 1 centimeter is more than enough. And what is important is actually the amount of glue that you add, because we want this to be really well set and well glued. So this is the way, and actually we can just fold it here, and later we'll see what's gonna happen when we have, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, and then I have another 4 pages over here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So if I put them together, I'm gonna have 8 pages. So yes, and so we're gonna go in pairs, and probably I'm gonna end this video in another episode, because this is just about binding the pages. And now that I know that I'm binding them with a flap of paper, what I'm going to do, and I need to do, is with this ones, there's nothing I can do already because I already glue the paper on the back of every one of these swatches. But with the ones I still have empty, I'm gonna glue a paper and then leave the flap so they can match with another one that has no flap. All right, so now I'm gonna look for another paper. I have this, for example. I just glued a white paper, and then I'll do a flap. So I'll do like so. All right, and then 1 centimeter, no more than that. And this is the idea. So that is green. I fold it here, and I need something with no flap at all, so I can face it with this one. So this can perfectly be one of them. This is actually purple, doesn't match too much. Let me see, this is also white. What about having this green one? No, I don't like it too much. What I'm going to do is, I need a purple for this one because it's really like a lilac or something. I'll say this would be perfect for that. You see, the matches perfectly. So I'm going to put them together. That goes with that. This pink is good for this one. Yes, so I'm gonna leave the flap on one of the sides right here, 1 centimeter, then here. All right, perfectly glue this one, and then that's lime color, but these ones that are facing, they have the same tones. So there, I forgot to fold it. All right, let me check, double check. All right, let me see. Perfect. So I can add it to my journal that is growing here. Okay, and now I'm gonna go with this, and I need this two facing because that's purple and that is purple, but I don't have anything on this side and that is not matching, so I need something that matches with that. And we can always also build our flap. So what we're gonna do is, with these pieces that we have around, we're just gonna glue them on one of the sides. And actually I need to cover this, but it's just to show you that there are no limits. You can just go here and then make your flap like so. And now you can always add a glue here. This is actually more than 1 centimeter, so I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. And now I'm going to glue in here. That will be another 2 pages. See, so now we have another. I didn't have the cover completely, but then I'm binding because I'm using a tiny bit of paper that I have over, and I'm gonna put it here. So as you can see, I'm gonna take the clamps out so you can see what is happening in here. So we have these pages, then they come these other pages, that 2 pages, another pages, and another pages, and more pages. So the idea is now to have the clean part, let's call it the clean part on the inside. Like for example, that will be a clean part. This is still fresh, so that will be a clean part. Here, this will be a clean part, and this will be a clean part. So coincidentally, you have all the pages with the flaps outside. So that's mainly the idea for this video. So I'm just going to put them all together, and I hope to see you soon in my next episode so we can keep going and making this amazing journal using just swatches. I hope you have fun. I hope I gave you a lot of inspiration and ideas that you can follow and you can start using in your free time or in your creative time. See you soon in my next episode, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and don't go away without subscribing to my channel. I see you soon. Bye friends. Bye bye.